What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Montel. We back with another video. Hope you guys are having a good day. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about is in order to level up, you have to let them go, right? And I know I talk about different friends that you hang around with, things like that. But I really want to go in deep with this one, is because um, you know, even for me, I realized that I can't hang around old friends, right? I can't hang around them. It's because, what it does, it really stunts your growth, right? It really stunts the where you're trying to get to. And, what I'm saying, you hanging around, holding on to them, it's going to stunt your growth, you know, because if they're not trying to level up, if they're not trying to better themselves, then what's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen to you? You're going to stay at the same place that you're at, or you might not even grow at all, you know. Or you might make a little changes here and there, but you realize that you can do so much more. And this is why it's very important to the friends that you hang around with, right? You know, uh, the people I was keeping around me was people was the people that was not trying to grow, you know, that weren't trying to grow. And like I said, this is why I was starting to realize, like, dang, I can do so much more. I was really starting to feel like that. Even when I am around them, I'm like, why am I even wasting my time with this? You know, why am I even here right now when what I could be doing something else more productive? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not I'm not with just stay in your house all day, stay in your house, don't do anything. Um, Things like that. We it says that man should not be alone in the Bible, which I feel like that's just referring to having a wife or whatever, but also that can be referred to just having friends too, having people around you, because at the end of the day you don't want to be in your house all day. You don't want to be in your house doing nothing. But it's like when you hanging around people who just doesn't want to grow, that's going to affect you. And like I said, when I was around them, I was just feeling like guilt. I was feeling like, dang, I can do so much more, and I was really, that's just for me. It's like my head, like my conscience. It's like, this is why I don't really like believe. I mean, when they talk about depression and anxiety, it's just that really is because you're not doing anything, because you're just wasting your time just doing nothing. But once you actually start to get to work, once you actually start to, do things that's actually productive, that actually adds value to yourself, like, going to the gym, working on whatever business, going to work, things you got to do, you realize that, okay, I feel great. I don't need to be depressed. I don't need to be having anxiety, or, because I realize once I actually start doing those things, I can go out and I feel fine, you know. Back, I mean, a while ago, I mean, I wouldn't say depressed. I was never really depressed, but I was very antisocial. I didn't really talk to nobody. And a little of that is still in me. I still notice that still in me, but now I can talk, I can really just go out there and talk, So I don't, depression, anxiety, I don't really believe in that type of stuff that can be, because you have to be working, you got to be working, you got to be doing things, right? But back to the topic, what I was on, right? So that's how I was feeling. But the reason why we don't want to keep them, we don't want to remove them, is because it might be people from high school, it might be from people that you met at a bar, at a party, whatever it is, you know, and we don't want to hurt their feelings, you know. And this is me, I noticed that I was a people pleaser, because I didn't want to hurt their feelings. I didn't want to hurt the relationship, things like that. But I started to realize that I really asked me this question, and I asked you guys this question: are they adding value to you? Are they benefiting you in any type of way, right? Because if they're not, what is the point? Honestly, what is the point of keeping them around if they're not adding no type of value? You guys are just doing the same old thing that you've been doing for 2 3 years, and no growth at all. All you're doing is just getting older, really. You know, that's all is really happening. You're just getting older. and you're just like drifting through life. You don't have really no goals, no nothing like that. What is the point? You know, there's no point of keeping them if they're not trying to level up. At the end of the day, I'm just going to have, just kick rocks, because we all have one shot at life. And even, I mean, I can speak for myself. I don't want to just be, like I said in my other video, I don't want to be out here having regrets, having, guilt, shame at my deathbed because I could have did so much more, because I could accomplish so much more. But instead, I was hanging around people who weren't trying to grow. And you realize that 30 some years later, you guys are still doing the same thing, no growth at all. That is embarrassing. That would be embarrassing, right? And so here's another thing too that I've learned, recently, is that don't wait on them. Don't wait on nobody. If you want to do it now, you start it now, you know. And if you have some people, if you actually have some friends that you probably met in high school at a bar, things like that, you guys like made a decision to change, like, okay, bro, we got to change. We can't live. That's a blessing. Honestly, that is a blessing. But those, not a lot of people have that, not a lot of people have that. And so if you have a friend that's still trying to stay the same, but you're trying to level up, there's no point in waiting. You gotta just go. You can talk to them into it. You can say like, hey, bro, you want to do it, and they might say yeah, because that's y'all, some best buddies, things like that. They might say yeah, but at the back of their mind, they're not really trying to do it. But you're really trying to like better yourself. You're really trying to level up in life, and they might say yeah, but like I said, back of their mind, they're not really trying to do it. And so that makes you feel some type of way. You're like, bro, I thought we was gonna do this together, you know. And so you start to wait on them. You start to wait on them, and you realize that you're wasting time, things like that. And you might be doing your little self improvement, but you're like, bro, are we gonna do this or not? You start putting more energy into it. Because how do I know this? Because I was doing the same thing. I was doing the same thing. I was the one who was saying, yo, bro, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. They might say yeah, but they don't want to put in the work. And so I'm like, you know what? I just gotta make a decision. Just keep pushing forward, because there's no point in me waiting on them. It's a waste of time, you know. And that's a hard truth, and that's a hard truth I had to accept, is that I just gotta remove myself from it. And I know God will bring some more people around me who are like minded. I know what happened. You know, But and I know there's a saying that in order for you to level up, we got to separate ourselves. You know, and I'm starting to know it's all seasons. It's all seasons. And so I just want to make this video, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you guys think about a video. Tell me, let's communicate in the comments, man. Let's communicate. Um, Make sure you guys share the video to somebody who needs to hear it. Subscribe to the video, and subscribe to the channel. My bad. And I'm gonna see you guys next video. Peace.